Hi friends, I am SethupathiVelan from Rajiv Gandhi IAS Academy. In today's class, we are going to see about Andaman Nicobar Island. Andaman Nicobar Island is an archipelago which means group of islands. Islands are largest landmass which are bordered by water bodies on their four sides. So, inniki Andaman Nicobar Island content la geological history which mean Andaman Nicobar Island oda formations and their both medieval and modern independent history, their physical features, tribes, economy of Andaman Nicobar Island, and biosphere reserves and national park of Andaman Nicobar and administrative structures எல்லாத்தையும் பார்க்க போறோம். So this is the map of Andaman and Nicobar Island. So in this map, the first one in the upper portion, this is a Andaman and this one is a Nicobar. Both Andaman and Nicobar is separated by a 10-degree channel. This is a place, it's called a 10-degree channel. It get name from the parallel of latitude. The parallel of latitude 10-degree channel transfers through this area. So this is called a 10-degree channel. So in the Andaman Nicobar அப்படின்னு எடுத்துக்கிட்டோம்னா Andaman Nicobar 5 physical division நம்ம பிரிக்கலாம். First one is North Andaman, and this one is Middle Andaman, South Andaman, and this one is a Redland Andaman. This is a Little Andaman. So Little Andaman and Redland Andaman க்கு நடுவுல ஒரு small water passage இருக்கு. That passage is called Tankan passages. Tankan passages. Like in Nicobar Island வந்து நம்ம வந்து four physical division பிரிக்கலாம். First one is Car Nicobar. This region is called Patimal, and this one is a Little Nicobar, and this is a Great Nicobar. So Great Nicobar and Little Nicobar இந்த ரெண்டு physical divisionக்கு நடுவுல ஒரு small water channel இருக்கு. That is called Sombrero Channel. Sombrero Channel. So both North Andaman and Middle Andaman constitute as a single district, while the South Andaman is a separate district. So in the Andaman Nicobar Island அப்படின்றது east side la Andaman Sea and west side la Bay of Bengal. It act as a dividing range between both Andaman Sea and Bay of Bengal. So this is the formation of Andaman and Nicobar Island. So Andaman Nicobar Island வந்து around ஒரு 60 million years agoக்கு முன்னாடி Indo-Australia plate is lies near the Antarctica. So as a result of tectonic movement, it collide with the Eurasian plate. So Indian plate Eurasian plate ஓட collide ஆகும்போது தான் Andaman Nicobar வந்து ஃபார்ம் ஆச்சு அப்படின்னு வந்து சயின்டிஸ்ட்லாம் வந்து claim பண்றாங்க. So during the same time the lofty Himalayas emerge as a result of this tectonic collision. So this is also claimed that this is a part of Arakan Yoma அப்படினு சொல்றாங்க. Andaman Nicobar Island அப்படின்றது it's a part of Arakan Yoma mountain range which is located in the Myanmar. So in the red line, this red line signifies the Arakan Yoma range in the Bay of Bengal. So, history of Andaman and Nicobar Island. History of Andaman and Nicobar Island in the ancient time. Ancient time la Andaman Nicobar Island oda history எடுத்து பார்த்தோம்னா அதுல first reference வந்து Ising. Ising is a Chinese traveler and translator who had studied in the famous Nalanda Buddhist monastery, which located in Bihar. Nalanda வந்து ரொம்ப ஃபேமஸான யூனிவர்சிட்டி இன் ஏன்ஷியன்ட் டைம். ஸோ அவர் என்ன சொல்லியிருக்காருன்னா Andaman and Nicobar Island is a land of naked people அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காரு. ஸோ in the medieval டைம்ல during 9th century and 10th century டைம்ல Chola king like ராஜராஜ சோழன் and his son ராஜேந்திர சோழன் வந்து Andaman Nicobar Island வந்து ஒரு நேவல் பேஸா யூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க அகைன்ஸ்ட் கிங் ஆஃப் ஸ்ரீ விஜயா ஆஃப் இந்தோனேஷியா. ஸோ அதை பற்றின ரெஃபரன்ஸ் வந்து நமக்கு வந்து தஞ்சாவூர் இன்ஸ்கிரிப்ஷனில் கிடச்சிருக்கு. ஸோ in 1276 இட்டாலியன் டிராவலர் மார்கோ போலோ வந்து அந்தமான் நிக்கோபார் ஐலாண்டை பற்றி என்ன ரெஃபரன்ஸ் கொடுத்துருக்காங்கன்னா, இட் இஸ் ஐலாண்ட் வித் abundant ஸ்பைசஸ் வித் நோ ரூலிங் கிங் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி ரிமார்க் பண்ணியிருக்காரு மார்கோ போலோ. ஸோ டியூரிங் நேஷனல் ஸ்ட்ரகிள் டைமில் அந்தமான் நிக்கோபாரோட ஹிஸ்ட்ரியை பார்த்தோன்னா, Danish was the first European power which colonized the Andaman Nicobar in 1775. ஸோ டேனிஷ் அப்படின்றது இப்போ உள்ள டென்மார்க். ஸோ அவங்க தான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அந்தமான் நிக்கோபாரை வந்து இன் 1775 வந்து கலனைஸ் பண்ணாங்க. பட் soon they abandoned the island because of outbreak of malaria. So this is a dense forest. Andaman region is a dense forest with a wet climate. Because of outbreak of malaria, they abandoned the Andaman Nicobar Island. After வந்து British வந்து in 1789 the Andaman Nicobar வந்து colonize பண்றாங்க. Since British ruled the Andaman Nicobar Island for a long time, they are called true colonizers. They were called true colonizer of Andaman Nicobar Island அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. ஸோ இந்த நேஷ்னல் ஸ்ட்ரகிள், அதாவது நமக்கு ஃப்ரீடம் டைமில் whoever opposing the British government, they were imprisoned in the Andaman Nicobar Island prison. That is famously called cellular jail அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ these are the images of cellular jail. ஸோ cellular jailக்கு இன்னொரு நேமும் சொல்லுவாங்க, காலாபாணி அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. Here the kala refers black while the pani refers water. Black water அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. Since the ancient time, black color is considered as a taboo of Indian society. ஸோ நீங்கள் இந்த பிக்சரில் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னாவே தெரியும். ஸோ இந்த ஜெயிலை சுற்றி ஃபுல்லுமே வாட்டர் தான். அதனால தான் இதை வந்து காலாபாணி பிரிசன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ இதில் யாரெல்லாம் வந்து பிரிட்டிஷை வந்து அப்போஸ் பண்ணுற நேஷனல் லீடர் அண்ட் ஃப்ரீடம் ஃபைட்டர்ஸ் எல்லாமே இந்த பிரிசனில் வந்து அவங்க வந்து இம்ப்ரிசன் பண்ணிடுவாங்க. ஸோ இன் த பிரிசன் தே ஆர் சப்ஜெக்டட் டு இன்ஹியூமன் அண்ட் க்ரூயல் பனிஷ்மெண்ட்ஸ். ஸோ டியூரிங் த பீரியட் ஆஃப் வேர்ல்டு வார் II from 1945 இந்த 3 years வந்து அந்தமான் நிக்கோபார் ஐலாண்ட் வந்து ஜப்பானோட ஆக்குபேஷனில் இருந்தது. ஸோ அட் த டைம் Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose arrived the Andaman Nicobar in the 29th 1943. So Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Andaman arrive ஆன உடனே ஜாப்பனீஸ் கவர்மெண்ட் அவர்கிட்ட வந்து இதோட மொத்த பொறுப்பையும் வந்து சுபாஷ் சந்திர போஸ் கிட்ட வந்து ஒப்படைக்கிறாங்க. In 29th December 1943, he hosted the first tricolor for the first on the free Indian soil at this time. ஸோ 1943 வந்து தான் நேதாஜி சுபாஷ் சந்திர போஸ் வந்து ட்ரைகலர் ஃப்ளாகை வந்து அந்தமான் நிக்கோபாரில் வந்து ஹோய்ஸ்ட் பண்ணுறாரு. அதுதான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஃப்ரீ இந்தியன் சாயில். ஸோ அந்த டைமில் பிரிட்டிஷ் வந்து ஸ்டில் வந்து இந்தியா வந்து கலனைஸ் பண்ணி தான் வச்சுட்டு இருந்தாங்க. ஸோ தீஸ் ஆர் த பிக்சர் விச் ரெப்ரசன்ட். So physical features of Andaman. So this is the picture of Saddle Peak. Saddle Peak is the highest peak in whole Andaman and Nicobar Island, which is surrounded by Saddle Peak National Park. Saddle Peak National Park in Diglipur. So climate prevailing in Andaman Nicobar is a tropical climate because it's located in the tropical region with the evergreen forest. So it get rainfall from both southeast and northwest monsoon. So Andaman Nicobar is known for various diversified tribal people. So we can classify those tribal people in 2 heads. So these are the tribal people in Andaman and these are the tribal people in Nicobar, which include Great Andamanis, Onges, Jaravas and Sentinelese. They are belonged to Negrito. They are belonged to Negrito stock, which means their origin is Africa. While these people belonged to Mongoloid. So they are belonged to Mongol region. So idhula Shompans abindravangala innoru division irukku. They are called Mawa Shompans. They are preferred to live in coastal region. So here the Sentinelese. So Sentinelese are more aggressive and very hostile to the outsider. They are probably only Paleolithic living tribe in the entire world. 2006 and 2019. So 2016 and 2019 outsiders when they are approaching to the Sentinelese killed both of them by their bow and arrow. So because of that they are called very aggressive and very hostile to the outsiders. Then economy of Andaman. So economy of Andaman is still a primitive stage. It's not developed one. So their major economy revolved around agriculture, which including the rubber, red oil palm, noni fruit and paddy. While in the fishing, aquaculture is more famous here, where they are growing, fishing, seagrass and algae, and they are exporting to the foreign countries. While tourism is very important and one of the major sector which contribute to the economy of the Andaman. So especially in Neil Island is famous for water sports like scuba diving, snorkeling, hiking. So Radhanagar beach in Andaman certified by Foundation for Environmental Education. It is a Denmark-based NGO. Denmark-based NGO which certified the blue flag. Blue flag certified, which means that the beach is very clean, accessible, and it provides safety. So nowadays, cellular jail is a most popular attraction for the tourist. So for the economic unification, National Highways 4, which is also called Great Andaman Trunk Road, which contribute to the economic unification of the Andaman Island. So these are the major industries in Andaman Nicobar, which are furniture based, agro based, marine based, coir and mineral leather. These are the important major industries which contribute to the economy of Andaman Nicobar. So recently Union government renamed some of the islands to recognize and contribute to the Indian freedom fighters. These are Neil Island renamed as a Shahid Dweep Island, while the Havelock Island renamed as a Swaraj Dweep Island. Mount Harriet is renamed as a Manipur Island. Here we have to note that in 1943, Subhash Chandra Bose hoisted the national flag in the Indian mainland in the place called Moiram, which is located in the Manipur. To commemorate that, Mount Harriet is renamed as a Manipur, while the Rose Island renamed as a Subhash Chandra Bose Island. Rose Island as a Bose Island. While these are the National Park and Biosphere Reserve in Andaman Nicobar Island. There are 9 National Park in Andaman. Those are Saddle Peak National Park, which is located in the North Andaman, North Button Island National Park, Middle Button National Park, Rani Jhansi Marine National Park, Mahatma Gandhi Marine National Park, South Button National Park, and in Nicobar, Campbell and Kalatian National Park. While Great Nicobar is one of the Biosphere Reserve of India, where the Campbell and Galatian National Park located. There is a southernmost point in the Nicobar which is called Indra Point. Indra Point is the southernmost point of the Indian territory, while in Indian mainland, Kanyakumari is a southernmost point. So these are the name of national park, and their year of establishment, area and district. So it has a 2 marine national park, including Rani Jhansi Marine National Park and Mahatma Gandhi Marine National Park. So far, Andaman and Nicobar Island had no GI tag. As of now, Nicobari Hodi Graft. For this product, it applied the geographical indication tag. Well, this is the administration of Andaman Nicobar Island. Andaman Nicobar is a union territory. Union territories are special administrative arrangement by union government. So those union territories are either culturally or economically different or backward or strategically important. While if you are taking about Andaman Nicobar Island, it is strategically important. So High Court of Calcutta exercised the judicial supervision over Andaman Nicobar Island. It has a no legislative assembly. It has a lieutenant governor. Lieutenant governor as a administrative head of Andaman and Nicobar Island. So this is all about Andaman Nicobar Island. Thank you friends. We will see in the another informative video. Thank you.